Alright. Hello, Fox Squad. My name is Akira Strix, or Trickster Fox, whichever you want to go with.
And this is Andrew, the YouTuber critic, reviewer of games, movies, YouTubers, TV series, and streamers. And happy belated 626 Day! Even though we're recording this like 3 days afterwards.
Yeah. So, this is Disney's Lilo and Stitch for the Game Boy Advance, released in 2002, several days before the movie came out. This game, believe it or not, is actually nostalgic to me, because this was one of the first GBA games that I ever owned, and I believe I still have it, but as I've probably said, along with a lot of other things that I still technically own, it's stuck in another state.
Ooh.
But it does be like that sometimes. Alright, so I gotta see if I'm doing this right. So, hold R, select, and press A on start game. And I actually have to hold it through this introduction. Even though
that sucks.
Well, just to make sure the code works. You'll see what I mean when if it works. But yeah, something that I want to reiterate about this game, like this particular tie-in, like this, besides the fact that it's a tie-in, yeah, I'm not gonna read that.
Whoa!
Oops, that was my bad.
No, I'm just saying whoa because of the 99 lives.
Yeah. I put in the 99 lives code, and trust me, I'm going to need every single one, even the ones that I get along the way.
I swear, I may have played this game a lot myself as a kid and managed to beat it once, and only once. The fact that I did not know this code growing up.
Yeah, I had to look this one up. Alright, so this game, it has two different styles of gameplay. Well, technically more than two, but the main two are where you play as Lilo and Stitch individually. Stitch's gameplay is
your basic run and shoot gunner.
Yeah.
While Lilo is a puzzle platform.
Well, with a bit of stealth mixed in.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So Stitch's gameplay style is more comparable to something like the Metal Slug series, because it plays virtually the same way. It's a bit more prominent of the comparison when you get to later levels. And OBS is already giving me trouble, but I'm going to ignore that for now.
Oh dear.
Oh no, wait, no, I can still get up there.
Collecting all those pineapple bombs. Wait. Oh my god.
Okay, I gotta make sure to guide it. I have to goad it away. I have to goad the crane part away so I can get to the control booth. Oh boy.
No, but the pineapples!
Yeah, only I can shoot those things. Ooh.
By the way, does anyone even know how to handle a pineapple?
Like a pineapple grenade?
Or like holding a pineapple in general.
Oh, god damn it. Oh boy. This is gonna be tricky. No, I'm not getting that extra life. Oh, fuck!
Okay, I was getting a little worried because once you collected that first extra life, it just went to 0, 0, 0. So I was like, hopefully it's counting as 100 and not just...
Well, yeah, but it's because the 100 is so big. I guess they didn't have space to. I guess they didn't have space for 3 digits.
Just other games from the old school days, but 9.
Well, except for the NES Terminator game that we don't talk about because it doesn't go past 6. Well, technically 7.
Which one? Terminator 1 or Terminator 2?
Terminator 1.
Alright.
Oh boy, oh boy.
So yes, this is following the original Super Mario Brother rules.
Oh, what do you mean?
Basically, you can move forward, but you can't go back.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, Metal Slug technically does that too.
I feel like a lot of arcade shooters do that.
Well, no. Okay, no. Okay, never mind. I kind of remembered. In Metal Slug Advance, for sure, you can go back.
I gotta have to boot up Contra Collection on my Switch and see if they have it in their arcade version.
Where you can go backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the limited ammo that I do collect, when I do collect it anyway, it is more powerful than the standard blaster. Fuck!
First you, Space Jaguars! Jaguar?
There's more like space otters. But the limited ammo that I do collect when I do use it,
it's definitely stronger than the regular bullets.
and it goes through stuff in the environment. Like it goes through this.
Yeah. But oh right.
Yeah, and of course.
How about we do a Yeetus? Oh, you're
Well-
saving. Well, I keep forgetting every time you lose a life, the amount of pineapples reset.
Yeah. Yeah, and I sadly can't shoot while ducking, which is dumb. I mean, come on.
Even Contra had that right.
Yeah, and so did Metal Slug. Metal Slug could do that too.
Let me double check to see who developed this game and see what other games they developed.
All right. So, while Andrew is doing that, something that I probably should take the time to mention, oh boy, is that this game for Lilo and Stitch, while it is a tie-in game to the movie, it does not follow the plot of said movie.
It's more so acts as a pseudo sequel. We want to get a true sequel to like Lilo and Stitch 2, or if you guys want to count, Stitch the movie, which was basically the pilot for the series.
Yeah. Oh boy, okay, I got it this time.
Also, yeah, I looked it up. Digital Eclipse was the developer.
Okay.
And that's a name we can actually trust around here.
Oh, how so?
Well, considering they did a lot back in the day. I mean, helped out with the Williams Arcade Classics, when it ported NFL Blitz to the Game Boy Color.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess
they were also developers behind the GBC version of Tarzan.
Oh, that's interesting.
They also done a lot of others. A lot of Game Boy Colors and Advanced games as well. Like, they were actually behind the two Spyro games that were on GBA.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, plus they also did a lot of other Disney games.
Well, yeah, I guess that's to be expected.
Most notably, Kim Possible Revenge of Monkey Fist.
That was the third one, right?
I think that was the first one, actually.
I'll
The
check
third
that.
one was the one where you could play as Ron for the first time.
The third one is where you play as Ron?
Yeah, Team Possible was the third game, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Yeah, also... See, the thing about this game was that I was thinking it was not really a pseudo-sequel like Stitch the movie is, or even though it's more like a... Or even though it's a pilot for the TV show that followed after. Oh boy. But I kind of thought that this was kind of an early. This also basically was more like an early draft of what the movie was going to be like originally before we got the movie that we have now.
Most likely.
Because another game that I played on the GBA emulator, called X vs. Sever, does the same thing, where it follows an early draft of what the movie was going to be. So this guy doesn't have a name as far as I know, unless he does. But basically the plot of the game, since it doesn't follow the plot of the movie, is that Lilo and Stitch were on the beach one day, and the villain of this game, Dr. Pestus, who, by the way, only appears in this game and is never to be seen again afterwards.
Which feels a little shameful because, to be honest, I feel like he and Dr. Jacques von Hamsterville would work together well.
I suppose. And I just unlocked a movie clip. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna read the dialogue this time. I don't really feel like doing my Stitch voice. It wouldn't be hard to do, but I just don't feel up to it.
I feel like Chris Sanders does it better than any of us.
Well, he was the one who came up with it in the first place.
True.
Yeah, and this game does not have a save feature. That's why those symbols up there are basically like a password.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's one of
The
those
pain
games.
of every early gamer.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, the sequel to this game, Hamsterville Havoc, does have a save feature.
And it's more so based on the TV series.
Yeah, because, Hamsterville being the villain and whatnot. Alright, so now we're playing as Lilo. And her gameplay style is going to be a bit different. She uses Scrump as her main weapon this time around, instead of using a gun.
But she doesn't really fight.
Yeah, Stitch is the one who does more of the fighting than anyone.
And here's why we call Lilo's little adventure like a puzzle platformer, because
Yeah.
gotta figure out where to go.
Yeah, okay, so that guy right there is going to help us, but we gotta get him out. Wait, is it here that I need to go? And the only thing that Lilo can attack is these little mosquitoes. And that's actually kind of the reason
don't
that...
really hurt her.
Yeah, well,
Per
not
se.
well, not really. They're just obstacles more than anything. But, oh, no. Oh, no, god damn it.
Those ones we can also hurt. I just forgot
Yeah.
about those.
Yeah. But, yeah. So the fact that Lilo swatted a mosquito that was on her arm, according to the story in the manual, because I did have the manual for this back in the day, that's kind of why she got kidnapped, and Stitch has to get her back. Okay. It's not. I don't think it's ever explained who this guy is. I don't even know if. I don't know if it's ever explained. I know it's not explained in the menu. Oh no. Oh no! Wait, I am supposed to go up here.
Yeah. Also, you don't get crushed, thankfully enough.
Yeah. Oh come. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was about to say. I was about to say, could I not get up there?
It's what's also known as Backbone Entertainment, from what I'm doing my research on over here.
Wait, Backbone Entertainment?
Yeah. You heard of them?
The name's not ringing a bell.
Let me see what they all done. Huh. Managed to port a lot of Midway games onto the Xbox 360. Did a handheld version of the Charlotte's Web video game to tie in with the 2006 film.
Yeah, the live action one with Dakota Fanning.
Yeah. Good movie, by the way, in my opinion.
Wait, no. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, yep. Gotta blend into the background. Somehow. Uh-oh.
Well, we gotta go back up there.
Oh, great. I think there was a switch I missed, too. That's probably what it was. Also, when, unlike Stitch, when Lilo loses a life... Okay, there's the switch I was supposed to get. I didn't think to go to the left first. Unlike Stitch, when Lilo loses all of her health, of course she loses a life, but she starts from the very beginning. She doesn't continue. She doesn't continue from where she left off.
And that's a major pain in the butt.
Yeah. Oh, and these guys.
These jerkwads.
Yeah, gotta be careful with these guys because you get sent right to the beginning again if they spot you.
Sneaky, 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 sneak.
Yeah, gotta
sneak.
Yeah, gotta pull some solid snake stuff.
Now we sneak over back.
Gotta make sure not to wake this guy
Yeah, because
up.
the first time I played this game, and I went back to the left, I actually ran, woke the guy up, and then boom, dead.
Okay, whew. I almost got spotted.
The fact that... Uh-oh.
Oh, I can just blend right into the background. Quite literally.
I'm dumbs.
Wait, what's this way? Wait. Well, I guess...
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, just open that door. Because that's what that switch is for.
Well, yeah, but I thought...
I said, uh-oh, because... Oh.
I don't know what I got.
I think you got one of the pictures.
I doubt it. Oh, okay, no.
Oh.
Okay, no. I gotta wait for him to... Okay.
So the fact of the matter...
Okay.
Yeah, he takes 2 hit points.
Okay, just gotta get back up
here.
here.
You gotta be at that, like, a precise point.
Okay, gotta wait for him to get through me. There we go.
Run.
Alright, no.
Now we gotta do a little backtracking of sorts. I mean, we're gonna stay on the same screen and all, but still.
Okay. Alright, yeah, a little bit of backtracking, but a lot of games had this back in the day, and some still have that now.
But this is a more friendlier backtracking, rather than just be like...
Okay, got to be careful and sneak around this one to get to that guy up there.
Well, considering we were... Oh!
Oh, god damn it! Sneak past
First
him.
we sneak.
Get rid of that thing since I'm here. Okay, gotta be careful.
Yeah. So, if mosquitoes were an initial part of the original film, now that I think about it, that would explain so much of Fleekley's story in the original movie.
Oh, right, because there was that whole side thing about him
wanting to protect the mosquitoes.
Yeah, and then Cobra Bubbles was the one who basically made up that story and got them to believe it. I actually never knew that until I saw the movie
that
again.
Now, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Then go up here. Activate that. Okay.
And that ends the level.
Yeah, thank God. We've only been going for about a little over 20 minutes. I can show off one more style of gameplay.
Which is this upcoming level.
Yeah, which is kind of like, it is a space shooter, as we can see. And also, by the way, we see a different version of Stitch here because, well, yes, he looks the same as he does in the movie. That's obvious, but you didn't have to change much there. But I mean more so, he talks in full sentences instead of broken English.
But he still speaks in like the third person.
Sometimes. Actually, believe it or not, this actually reminds me of I guess the style is more like a Tempest. Because Tempest plays very much like this, but I was also thinking more of that arcade game, that arcade shooter you can play in GTA San Andreas.
To be honest, I feel like my brain slightly goes to Earthworm Jim with the bonus levels where you race against Crow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about those, honestly. It's been a while since I played Earthworm Jim. Oh, please don't do this now.
I've been watching clips of the cartoon, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
I mean, what is the deal with the cow in every single episode?
I don't know.
Like, I know that a cow is prominent throughout the games, especially with that weird-ass ending in the second game, but still.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Like, did the people at Interplay, when they came up with the idea for the cartoon, be like, hey, let's just put a cow in there. Everybody loves cows.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. He does still speak in the third person. It's actually funny that I'm playing this now because oh, and that guy looks way out of place.
Yeah, but that animation style and all.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it goes to show that maybe Lilo and Stitch was going to be a completely different movie before we ended up getting the one that we did get. Yeah, wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, Stitch had to fight that goo monster who had his ship.
But it's also the same ship that he had last time. What the hell? Well.
Probably the monster rebuilt it from the ground up.
Sure, we'll go with that. I didn't say I refuse to beat this game in one sitting though, at least for the time being, because I don't want this to be an hour long. So
Totally understand, don't worry.
yeah. So sorry that I'm stopping now, Fox Squad, but I kind of just want to be done with this game for now because yeah, we may be done with the first month of the second Disney Summerthon, but the fun's not over yet. And what we have planned...
What have you planned for next month?
Starting next week, which is going to be the first entry for next month, we're going back to a certain icon that we came across this month. Well, it's still this month by the time we're recording this, of course, but I guess I should say that this time we will be going to infinity and beyond.
Oh, we're getting back to Toy Story 2, son!
Well, no, not quite. I'm not revisiting that game.
Eh?
Right idea, but wrong part
You're
of
not
it.
saying. You're not suggesting.
I might be.
The original Toy Story?
No, good lord, no.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't
That
hate
game's hard as balls,
I don't hate that game, but that's not what I meant. No.
Yeah, but the game is respectful, but it's hard as balls.
Yeah. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, okay? There it is.
Oh god, that's gonna be a trip.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Fun, he says.
Look, I had the game as a kid, okay? I know how tough it is. Especially with
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, especially with the moving controls. Well, but yeah. So, starting next week, which will be the beginning of the second month for the second Disney Summerthon, I'm going to start us off with Buzz Lightyear Star Command for the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh, ooh. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Now, I had the game. I had the game on the PlayStation, and I even had the Game Boy Color game, which has a pretty interesting instrumentation of the theme song and the title screen. But I'm playing the Dreamcast version. So, stay tuned for that next week, Fox Squad. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with us through the entire month, or the entire first month of this second Disney Summerthon. And, let's see. Oh, yeah. Also, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. Click the notification bell so you stay updated on all of my uploads. Follow everybody's socials listed below. And to end things off, ohana means family.
And family means nobody gets left behind.
Or forgotten. With all that said, With all that said, I've been Akira Strix, or Trickster Fox, whichever you want to go with.
And this has been Andrew the YouTuber Critic, review of games, movies, YouTubers, TV series, and streamers. And remember, pineapples are not easy to handle, especially the explosive ones.
Exactly. Alright, we will see you guys next week for Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Take care, and stay frosty, Fox Squad.